Good day. I hope everyone is doing well. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about the holy trifecta when you're looking for a job. Now, this has come about from a couple things that I've read and studied over the years. And when you are looking for a job or evaluating your current job, and this could be, I should back up a bit. This could be job. This could be your home business, your business where you're buying a building or renting a building, um, coming up with a product to sell or whatever. You have three things that you're essentially targeting. One is, are you good at it? Because it doesn't matter what else happens. If you suck at whatever you're doing or your product sucks, you're not going to make money. Are you passionate about it? You need to have some drive, some emotion. It could be emotion, it could just be, hey, I believe this is my mission, this is my value, this is what I need to go after in life. And the third thing is, can you make money at it? And does it actually feed you, or are you starving to death? Like, I don't know how many episodes of Dave Ramsey I've watched where the person's like, yeah, I jumped out, I'm doing my own business, I love it, I absolutely love my clients. And Dave Ramsey's like, why are you calling? And they're like, well, I'm $50,000 in debt and our home's about to be foreclosed on. And then as you go through the conversation, you find out, like in one case, the person literally left a high paying job that was paying $70,000, $80,000 a year and went to something where her family was literally starving to death. She's like, I don't know how to make ends meet. And Dave was like, why did you quit your job before you found out what direction you're going to move in? Now, passion is one of those things that it's in the eye of the beholder. Like there was one, I've heard a few stories of people who were so passionate about their job, they made a lot of money, and oh, what did they do? Oh, one guy, I think both of them were in waste removal companies. Like one gentleman was a garbage truck driver, and he absolutely loved it. And in some cases, they make six figures, depending on the area and the company. And the other one was he was one of those people who comes along with the big truck and cleans out the porta potties, and he absolutely loved it and enjoyed it. So passion, your drive, your purpose, it doesn't have to be the typical clean job. It just has to be a job that fits your personality and fits your mission. Now, where we often are tripped up, I believe, and what I've encountered for myself, is that we're often told to follow your dream, follow your passion, do what makes you happy. And the caveat to that is, number one, yeah, you can follow your dream and passion, but if you suck at it, or if it doesn't make any money, it doesn't make sense. Maybe not right now. And it could be that you're doing the job that you don't really like, and that gives you the money to eventually build your business, to start something else up, to do whatever, so that you can eventually go to what you love. So I think that's what often trips up a lot of people, including myself. It's like, oh, I need to do the thing that I absolutely love. Well, you don't have to. I mean, in life, we often have we grow up seeing good, bad, like the black cowboy hat, the white cowboy hat, good, evil. It's a dichotomy, and that's not really what life is about. Like, for example, my job. I'm pretty good at it, and some people would say I'm very good at it. Uh, I make good money, and it's not the job that, when I go to sleep at night, I don't dream of what I do and think it's rainbows and unicorns. I like it, but I mean, is it something that I would do forever and ever? Like if I found a way to grow a side business or go to something else that I was really passionate about, would I say, no, I love what I'm doing? No, I would probably leave, but I like it enough that I'm good at it. It brings in money, and I like it enough that it's fine at this point. And that's the thing that I think trips us up, because you often hear like some of the gurus or the things, the motivational things that you see everywhere. Oh, you need to absolutely love what you do, or it's not worth it. You're wasting your life. And it's like, oh, that's not true. All you have to do is, yeah, you may be making good money and you're good at the job and you kind of like it. You have some things you're passionate about. That doesn't mean that it's wrong for you. Just because you're not like, oh, I need to 100% be gung ho, 100% sure this is the passion, what God or the universe or whoever is calling me to do. I need to do this. You don't have to be that way. It can just be something where you're like, this is good for right now. It could even be something where you don't like it or you like it enough to keep it, but it gives you the money to eventually launch your business, to launch into something else. And in the meantime, you're building the skill set, so you're becoming better and better at what you're doing. And you can take those skills, transfer them to the job or the industry that you really love, and excel rather than struggling from day one. And that's the other thing about jobs. You don't have to, like there was the former CEO of my current company. He was speaking to college students and he said that people look at the career ladder. We look at the career as a ladder, is what he said. And he said, no, that's not true. It's more like a rock climbing wall. And that kind of, if you're climbing a mountain or a rock wall, you may be going in a direction that's, you're going off to the side or sideways. You're not really moving towards the top at all, but you may eventually get to the point where, okay, I have this clear path forward and I can start going up. And that's what jobs do a lot of the time. You may not absolutely love the job. It may not pay the most, but it may be building your skill sets. You may be climbing sideways on that rock wall. And eventually, after you build up some skills, get schooling, get some experience, whatever, you are at the point where you can launch forward and go up some more. And then maybe you'll spend another few years going sideways, or you might actually go down a little bit to the side, and that gets you into the place where you can climb up. And that's the same thing with jobs and careers. We often look at it as, oh, I need to be moving straight forward towards the goal. And you may be in the job just to learn one piece of whatever you need to know. And then you jump to another job, which is a lateral move, or maybe a little bit, you've taken a small step back. But you're between that skill set that you learned in the old job and the skill set that you're learning in the new job, those two things together may build the critical mass of skills that you need to finally jump into that thing that you love. Finally start that business that you absolutely have that passion about. So you may be putting together pieces of the puzzle. And so, but if you go by the criteria, oh, I need to absolutely love something, I need to absolutely make the most money ever, you may miss out on that job that's kind of okay. It doesn't pay as much as what you'd really like, or you have to trim back on Starbucks or the wild parties or whatever. But that job gives you the skills that you need to move forward. That job helps to keep you from starving until you can launch your business or get your home business or real business up to the point where it's feeding you, and then you can quit. So I think we often look at, we need to have the absolute perfect thing now, when in reality we need to be looking at building things piece by piece, building the skill set piece by piece. Maybe staying in that job that pays well, but you don't quite like it. You're like, I can survive, but I don't love this. But that job enables you to save bank until you can launch in that other area. And then you don't have to worry about starving to death when you launch the thing that you're really doing. So that's what I wanted to leave you with. Again, are you good at it? Does it pay? Can you feed yourself and more? And do you have a passion? Is there a purpose behind it? And you don't have to have all three of those in to the max, 100%. You can just have two of those in part or three of those in pieces. And that's what gets you to the point where you can really move forward and do what you love, or have the job that really brings in what you need. So hope that helps out. Y'all take care, and I will talk to you later.